All right, it's been a good few weeks. Don't let us down on a Tirade Tuesday. Whatever it is that you've got a rant on, now is your chance to get it off your chest before you head into the office. I don't want you to get in trouble. That's the beauty of Tirade Tuesday. I don't want you to get yourself in trouble. So whatever's nagging you, life, politics, sports, none of it matters. Just get it off your chest. 913-408-7710. On a Tirade Tuesday. Let's right out of the gates. Let's do it. Larry, Prairie Village. Larry, what's your tirade? Good morning.
All right. My tirade is I'm horribly irritated when I hear the snowflake Republicans gloating about what they've done to Bud Light. Just so pleased with themselves that they put hundreds of people out of work because they're so delicate to see a transsexual on the front of a can shattered them to the core. What if a child saw that beer can? They'd go gay in a minute. I don't understand the objection to seeing something like that on a can unless you're extremely delicate, classic snowflake, and things like that just are too much to take. You need a comforting dog by your side just to calm you down. That's my tirade.
Okay, Larry, right out of the gates, Larry in Prairie Village, not understanding the Bud Light boycott, but that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Talk about a bombshell.
It's not about Dylan Mulvaney. It's not about transgenders. It was about traditional America getting sick of having woke nonsense shoved down their throat by corporate America. That's what it was all about. And by the way, just so we're all on the same page, bulk of the jobs that have been lost, as we told you last week, have been lost not in distributors, not, in middle America, but at the headquarters and the marketing offices in Midtown Manhattan. They'll be fine. They'll brush up on their LinkedIn pages. They'll be okay. 913-408-7710 on a Tirade Tuesday on KCMO. Jeff is in Shawnee. Jeff, let it rip. What's your tirade?
My tirade is everybody wanting to get out of jury duty. I just got selected for jury duty my third time. I'm 59 years old, going through the process. Everybody making excuses why they can't be on a jury. And friends and family were even going, why do you want to be on a jury? And I go, wouldn't you want me on a jury? I got some common sense, but everybody going through the whole selection of people bailing on it. It was ridiculous.
And you've seen this 3 times over then. So you are no stranger to jury duty and seeing people try to get out of jury duty is what I'm hearing.
I've been selected 2 out of 3 times. I just served on one last week. I got picked out of 78 people. I had a great jury, enjoyable experience. We all got along. That's our judicial system. But during the whole process, people just getting, making up excuses for this or the other. It's our judicial system, people. You know what I mean? I mean, do you want all the idiots on your jury if something happened to your son or your daughter or your mom or dad?
That's a good point.
You're sitting there going, oh, man, I'm trying to get out of this. And I'd love to meet Larry in Prairie Village someday and talk to him for 15 or 20 minutes. Awesome.
Well, maybe you guys will end up on the same jury together one day.
I've done 3 in 20 years. I'm probably done in the selection pool for a while. So.
All right there, Jeff. That's a good tirade. Public servant, Jeff and Shawnee, 913-408-7710 on a Tirade Tuesday. We've got an open line for you to get in on a Tirade Tuesday. Rebecca is in Raytown. Rebecca, what's your tirade? Good morning.
Well, I'm just so excited I get to pay taxes for ball stadiums that I never visit. I want to know where my free tickets are for the baseball games, the football games.
Yeah, well, I think what do you get as a Jackson County homeowner? You get you get the right to buy the tickets earlier than everybody else. That's what you get as a thank you from Jackson County.
And I feel so privileged.
Oh, Rebecca, have a great day. There you go.
You too.
Rebecca in Raytown. Rebecca sounds like a no vote if a 40-year sales tax were to go on the ballot to extend the Royals and Chiefs.
She's checking her privilege.
Yeah, that's right. 913-408-7710. On a Tirade Tuesday, we got an open line for you to get in here in the next couple of minutes. Get through as many tirades as we can. Let's go to Carl. He's in Independence. Carl, what's your tirade? Let it rip.
Hi, Pete. Yesterday, Larry called up and challenged you to give you what would help with the crime, and you came up with 3. Hire police, fire the prosecutor, and build the jail. But there's a 4th one, and that's the community working together to intercept these kids before they turn to crime. And there's KCMO Public Safety Department is partnering with the KC for Common Good, which is partnering with the Kansas City PD. We need to get together and support these. It's important to understand that poverty does not cause crime. Crime causes poverty. As you yourself have said, you don't want to go to areas where you used to live because of the crime. So this is important. We've got to get on it. We need to push all 4 of these, and we've got to do it now.
All right there. Carl in Independence on a Tirade Tuesday. Got to do it now. 913-408-7710. As we keep it rolling on a Tirade Tuesday, 841. Let's go to Jake in South KC. What's up, Jake? What do you got for us on a Tirade Tuesday?
Well, just curious and not too terribly happy about being saddled with these giant recycling bins. The city of Kansas City, Missouri has decided they're a good idea. First, I'm curious who made the money on them. You know, there's tens of thousands of them. Whether they did any estimation of what the increase in recycling flow would be and how much more unrecyclable crap is going to be stuffed in these things that people can't tell when they load them, and they're more labor intensive for the guys trying to get the job done. The big question is, who made the money off the deal?
All right. We'll try to do a little digging for you there, Jake.
All right, brother.
Thank you,
Okay.
my man. I feel like I've heard more people upset with the fact that they didn't have the new recycling bins than people who are tirading against the new recycling bins. But such is life. Eric, Overland Park, what's your tirade? Eric, go.
All right, shopping carts. People who won't put them in the corrals. They'll just leave them hanging on the edge or off to the side. And every time I do it, I'm the cart captain, I call myself, because I have to push them in and get them arranged to try to be nice to other people behind me. It would be nice if people would do that.
I love that. I am such a fan, Eric. Big fan of that tirade. Maybe the best of the morning, and there's been some very good ones. I totally agree. Well done, my friend. That's outstanding. Woo!
I do that too. Whatever Eric said.
You're the captain?
I push him back into
shopping cart captain? Gosh. Yep. You know, I just, as a guy that's now in the shopping cart, trying to get 2 kids into a shopping cart, the ease of putting it back and taking it out, I can very much now appreciate more than I used to in my pre-children days.
I like to, if I'm going in and somebody's coming down, I'll take it, you know what I mean? Like that. But people are just lazy. They'll just let them drift and roll on down the parking lot into somebody else's car.
They are lazy. Yep. That's for darn sure. Mark and Lenexa, what's your tirade, Mark? Go.
I can't stand people who are intolerant.
Thank you very much there, Mark.
Let that one sink in there.
Let that one sink in. It's going to take you a second, but that one's good. Oh, gosh. All right, let's wrap it up on a Tirade Tuesday. Mike's in Kansas City. Go ahead, Mike.
$100 bills. 3 years ago, you rarely saw a $100 bill. Now you see them all the time. You can't fill your car up for much less than $100. You go to the grocery store for $100, you walk out with a half a bag of groceries. And, we've got, Brandon over there telling us everything's great and inflation's down. Yeah, inflation's down from the high rate that he put it on. Mm-hmm. $3.98 a gallon for gas now and all these other things, what's the old thing? Don't potty down my back and tell me it's raining.
Mm-hmm. So are you ranting? Are you tirading against the $100 bill in particular, or how the $100 bill doesn't go as far as it did 3 years ago?
I'm ranting that we're seeing more $100 bills in circulation than we did a few years ago because of the inflation. $100 today is worth about, $30 or $40 was 3 years ago.
Well, it's probably not that number, but you're right. It's certainly not what he used to be there, Mike. That's well done on a Tirade Tuesday on KCMO.
Yeah, to maybe help Mike, I hit on this idea. My wife and I would go out to eat. The two of us used to eat for like about $20.
Yep.
Right, at the local restaurant. Now it's 30. So I like to think of the age thing and say that 30 is the new 20, right? So it makes me feel better.
Doesn't do much for your wallet,
No,
but it makes you feel better.
Well, a little lighter, but
yeah. Oh, gosh. Good Tirade Tuesday. Variety of topics. You guys are on a roll here. Sometimes the summer months can be a little slower for Tirade Tuesday, but everyone's back in full form, just like the kids getting back in the school swing this week. Got to love that.